That's a 7'5", 7'6" guy taking it off the dribble, right? Just as long as everyone's watching the same game as I am.
Irving, three.
I always loved him when he was in New York. Just a heady, gritty type player.
Kleba is out there. Irving on the fly. After averaging Wembanyama a double-double in his rookie year. Here's Kyrie Irving, tailed by Champagne. Three.
Wow. He made an 18-footer back to a 25-footer with a double step back.
The San Antonio Spurs. Irving, three over Paul.
So it was pick your poison on that.
Rebound, Collins out. Champagne, triple. No, rebound, Marshall.
Boy, Champagne has had two great looks.
Kyrie at the other end, scoops it home. Kyrie Irving.
And to be an efficient shooter, all those boxes he checks. Here's Kyrie inside, and a Kyrie special in a crowd finishing the score. He was out the whole 22-23 season with a fractured left leg. Three ball, yeah, baby. Kyrie Irving over Monte Morris, hand in his face, and drills it. Played it until the very end. It was a 7-point win for the Lakers. A wide open three, and good for Kyrie here in the second quarter. And he's up to 10 points for the game. Kyrie the pull-up off the Kleba screen, and the shooter's bounce.
Steals going against big guys, but didn't get a chance to do so.
Pull up Kyrie, and another soft bounce. Into Klay Thompson. They stay with him on the inbounds pass. He smartly passes to Gafford, and another smart pass. Paint basket, Kyrie Irving. Yeah, they do. That is tough. You are correct. Lively screens. Kyrie drives. No! A Kai special. Big strong rebound up top. He tied his career high tonight with 5 assists. He's got 5 boards, 7 points, and smoothly to the hoop to finish. Irving with a basket and a foul. Kyrie, one of the best in the business when it comes to scoring in the fourth quarter, and he does it there.
It's like Swordfish the movie. There's a bunch of good actors in it, but it just doesn't add up to what you want it to be.
Kyrie for three.
Nice.
That adds up.
Deep in the clock like that.
The key is you got to rebound. Wow.
Oh, Kyrie Irving down in the corner. Kai lets it fly and electrifies the crowd here to end the first quarter.
It was a great defensive play that led to a great offensive play.
Kyrie in the paint. Yes, sir. Pull up for Kyrie. Yes, sir. 13 for Sexton. He's the top scoring player for the Jazz. Kai hits the bullseye. Timeout, Utah. I thought you were saying it was a cardinal sin that John Collins.
That too, yes.
And of course, I mean, it would be a cardinal sin from someone who went to Cardinal Newman High School in West Palm Beach, Florida. Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie, a burst of threes. Collins responds. Kyrie inside. Oh!
Where's my and one? That hand came down. Where's my and one?
But not at 120 though.
Yeah, that's what Jake Kidd said the number is.
You got to be comfortable with 120.
Kyrie, again, you can set your watch to what he can do in the fourth quarter.
In the clutch, being able to find a way to win close games.
And there's Kyrie Irving, who was part of that clutch play in the Western Conference Finals last year. And it's Irving.
Reached out, got a lot of bucket getters on that list. You're talking about a guy who career NBA and LeBron James, total points. Kevin Durant, who just
first shot for Naz Reid, and he nails a three-pointer. Kyrie from Derek Lively, good offense. Strong move here by Gobert, but then Lively ends up making a very good defensive play. And it's a quick three by Kyrie Irving on the money. He's not far from that tonight. 6 out of 11 from the floor. The boomerang right back to Washington on the missed three. Kyrie runs to an open spot. Corner pocket. Wide open three for Conley. That's a little. Kyrie Irving to score this time. The over-the-top pass by Luka. That was over the top. Kyrie scores, and again he does. Drano, three-pointer. Mavericks surge back in front. Tough shot, DiVincenzo. And Lively's played some very good interior defense, challenging shots. Kai lets it fly. Anyone has had in this game at 11 points prior to the Alexander Walker three-point. He's sizzling. Kyrie Irving. Another rinse and repeat, much like Gronk. Irving sidesteps Gobert. Gonna drive it. Oh, and a nice finger. Outside of Reed, bench production has been pretty paltry tonight for the Timberwolves. Irving again. They won 56 games overall last year. Drive Kyrie on Julius Randle. This is the man tonight. On the dance floor, Kyrie putting on a show. Ice water. He did in this building last year. Offensive rebound. He had a second opportunity, but then Dallas secures the defensive board after two missed deep ones from Smith. And it's Kyrie in the paint. Gafford is back in. Najee Marshall's gone in. And Kyrie Irving's returned to the game, and he goes into attack mode to score.
That's why those guys are here, to watch Shepherd against the Mavericks.
Him and Adams have. Oh, Kai!
Wow. Shepherd right up on him. You could have considered a potential foul for not giving him space to come down. 1 week later was here and went 9 for 14 and scored a season-high 29 points.
Yes.
To your point about you don't know what you're going to get on the offensive end. But you get a three-pointer from Kyrie Irving. You know what you're going to get from him. Three-point play completed. And Houston ended a drought. They went 5 minutes without scoring. Kyrie, nice finish.
Anytime you're struggling to score, put your head down.
26.5 points per game, 58% shooting from the floor. And he's got a 13-point game rolling tonight. Kyrie.
Certainly need a little energy right now if you're Dallas.
Yes. Grimes is in the game. Dinwiddie, Irving, Powell. And Irving hits a three.
They absolutely do. And the way they ended the season last year gives them confidence coming into this.
Kyrie for three. It's good. Out of the timeout.
Big bucket. The guy out of bounds is open. Like that.
Irving. The call is a two-pointer. Here's Kyrie. Loves that pull-up and hits another one.
Yeah, he can single-handedly do that.
Now receives the pass from Luka. Driving on the bigger player. Franz Wagner scoring.
Is he bigger?
Through.
Quick foul was called on Orlando's Anthony Black. And it's a corner three. Kai hits the bullseye.
Can certainly shoot that three better than he just did.
Kyrie on the drive against Jed Howard. All the way to the hole. Oh, man. The lovely left hand finish. Just more impactful on defense. Into the bag of tricks.
Without scoring a single point.
Taking a roll. Kyrie and Lively. And it's another soft touch finish for Irving.
That left hand of Kyrie Irving.
A delightful chat before the game tonight with Scott Foster. He and
I told you, he made that call.
Matt Boland and Ray Acosta complete. And Dallas got it figured out. They got their offense going. Now they've just got to tighten up on defense.
That's exactly right.
In the paint, Kyrie pushes it up and scores.
So that's a harder shot than it looked like.
Clay fakes the three, drives inside. Turner there to shut the door. Kyrie catches it in midair, makes a touch pass, then got it back on the handle. Excellent execution. Short.
Well, we talked about him in the open and how much he has
Off balance, fading Kyrie. Outside, Luka turns down a three-pointer to drive. He slithers into the paint. He kicks it out to Irving. Kyrie switches to the lovely left.
Oh, it's so good, man.
4 is what the lead was for Indiana when the quarter started. 4 is what it is right now. Kyrie. Oh, last second decision to step through and score. And then scores here to start the fourth. Luka to Kyrie in the paint, and a crowd, and he is able to maneuver through the crowd.
Who else can do that in this league?
Right. Did it with his body as opposed to the elbow.
Stare down three. Money!
Beautiful.
Shoots that shot a lot.
I'm afraid Skin may be right. Somebody's going to have to score 130 to win this darn thing.
Well, just needs to be the Mavs.
Kyrie answers.
Yeah.
Just big boy him right there.
They beat New York. The Knicks were decimated with injuries. And then swept by Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. The aforementioned Irving, an explosive thrust up the baseline to score. Both wins against Dallas last year, 133 and 137. It's going to be a long time before they see each other again, March the 19th. Here's Kyrie probing, and he rises with a little bit of levitation and hits.
Both very young teams.
Oh, this will be pace. Kyrie Irving steps in front of Vucevic. Steal. Easy finish. Mavs have a run going right now. And they extend it. A three-pointer right in the face of Giddey.
That's the pace that they need to play with. If you rebound the basketball, it allows you, as Kyrie, another steal.
We've seen this twice tonight. Kyrie Irving.
Nice.
Cut and score. Kyrie. Good find from out front by Luka.
One of the hardest things to do in this league is to continue to shoot wide open shots where they're not guarding you. It starts to mess with you mentally a little bit, especially if you're missing a couple.
Here's a cut by Kyrie, and it's first quarter Kyrie tonight. White is up to 8 points now with that made three. Kyrie operating in the mid-range over to Sumu.
So easy.
Back to Luka against Tyus Jones. With 8 on the shot clock. Made a late decision to pass it. Kyrie against his former teammate. Had him backpedaling, and that little sliver of space. But you got to take the shots that do come your way efficiently, and he does. Pull up Kyrie. Nice answer.
Efficient as well.
Nurkic. Marshall just made a three. And here he is attacking Durant. Steps underneath him. Shot was missed. But look what I found on the offside for Kyrie Irving.
Bringing a lot of energy and effort on the defensive end of the floor, allowing them to get to pace. And
Kyrie to answer right back, though. Seize the momentum, keep on pushing, and take the lead. Kyrie working against Jones with another basket in the paint. Kyrie, and just as tough as the shot that Devin Booker made a moment ago. 13 for him, but right back at you, Kyrie Irving, with a driving score of his own. Beal for three. It's no good. Dallas the rebound. And here is Kyrie going right at Durant. Oh, what a tough shot. Kai against Tyus Jones. And Kyrie finds a spot in the paint to pull up and hit. Jones, there's one of those runners. Came up short. Kyrie. Durant against Luka. Low clock situation. Durant. Missed it. But it's another offensive rebound. It's a block. I think Kyrie got a piece. And the ball picked up by Kai. Irving, of course, who had that incredible game winner last St. Patrick's Day against the Denver Nuggets. That winner was certainly a higher degree of difficulty than that particular shot. Kyrie against Brown. Stare down three on the money.
It's 52%, baby, from the three-point line.
That's okay. We were talking about bringing the energy. Russell Westbrook is in. Mavs better be ready because he is non-stop energy.
Pull up Kyrie. He scores.
Yeah, he's locked in.
What was the difference between the illegal contact on Friday night and then what was deemed incidental contact there? That's the place where I'm having, I got to admit, a little trouble resolving all of this.
Fans, they had just gotten over it, and now they're back at it.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, I think I got everybody worked up yesterday. You know, I was at the North Texas Army football. Long skip pass, Luka to Dinwiddie. Kyrie driving against the longer defender, Peyton Watson creates space and says, hello, Wenda.
Doesn't matter the size, because
Kyrie in rhythm against Christian Brown. Explosive thrust to the basket to score.
You can't stop him when he's in rhythm.
27-year-old from Kitchener, Ontario. Skip pass. Luka finds Kai for a corner three.
That action they ran in the middle of the floor.
On free throws here this quarter.
The Warriors have been spectacular.
And speaking of spectacular, it's another hang in the air levitation finish for Kyrie Irving.
Guys that score in double figures as a team. So they're just to that balance too. Kyrie is on one right now.
Yes, he is.
Wow. Nuggets look like they're zoning right now.
Yes, I agree with that. And so here's the drive. Oh, penetration against the zone.
That's what
You're
you
trying
do.
to stop that.
That's what you do to a zone.
Yeah, quick shot. Klay Thompson, rim out three. Powell, an offensive rebound. Not in position to do anything with it, but Kyrie is.
Kai's looking to go.
Yeah.
And he is.
And I like that.
Yeah, I do. They're playing zone.
Kyrie, zone buster. 30 in the game for him.
He's locked in.
Westbrook, no. Dallas within one, so any kind of hoop restores the lead. And they look for the hoop for Kyrie Irving. He's hit 10 in a row. Flames off of his fingertips tonight.
Defense and let it go.
First points for him tonight in 9 minutes.
Ooh.
Stare down three, rattles it home. Lets it fly again. Skip pass to Kyrie. Hard closeout by Jamal Murray. Looking for space on the jab step. He got the space. Let Kyrie cook. Let Kyrie cook.
Hey.
Tie game at 116. Here's Kyrie on the precipice of a 40-point night. Got a longer defender, but that's not going to stop him.
Good hands with Allstate, baby.
Tell him. So again, it's a longer defender. Watson against Kyrie. Now driving. He got stuck in a difficult spot. Oh, my goodness!
Can't get stuck.
You get unstuck is what Kyrie Irving does.
Off the glass.
They had a competitive edge and anxiousness to tip and compete like I have never seen before. Draymond, he has brought his best defensive game. Steph is guarding Klay instead of assisting him, which will take some time to get used to.
But in the last 4 games with a shoulder injury, Thompson outside Kyrie, averaging 25 a game. Off the glass, hits the deck, count the 2, send him to the line. He is picking up where he left off the other night. Thompson driving on Curry. Wiggins will watch Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pretty stroke inside. Kai with 6. Playing well at Golden State tonight. Doncic fade away 2. Wiggins defends. Rebound. Marshall saving it offensive board. Kyrie drives from the wing and slashes for the deuce. And Allie, we know it's the highest scoring bench in the NBA. Decades in the NBA as Kai gets 2, Allie. Gold medal. Him and Greg Popovich are the only 2 coaches to do both the gold and a championship. And across the lane, Kyrie goes swashbuckling in for 2. The hard way. The development of Kuminga. It's Irving. Melton there. 9-5. 3. Good. Nice shot by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 5. Let it go. Moody's defense. Irving will go right by him and scoop it home. Kai's got 21.
They play hard every night.
9-0 run. And it comes to an end on the drive and the lovely left by Kyrie Irving.
That's outstanding defense.
Yes. And it was nicely done by Marshall to stay in bounds along the sideline on the outlet pass. And here's Kyrie. Midi is good. Gafford trying to dig it out, but it's Keldon Johnson on the floor. Steal Kyrie! And Kyrie yearns in the lane. And it is a smooth finish and a foul.
At his mercy.
Yeah, triple threat position for the shot, Kyrie.
He waited. He wanted to indoctrinate the rookie.
Show up now.
Spurs are 6 of 20 from the floor here in the second quarter. Stare down 3. It's a swish for Kyrie Irving. Back to Kyrie, who threw the inbounds pass and drills the 3.
He is
Double on the post up. Wow. Luka draws the second defender. The man who's open is Kyrie. Short three. Falls for Luka, who leads for Kyrie. After missing the last 5 games. Right knee sprain. A strong drive by Kyrie. He goes right at Zach Collins. Wow. And there's the wizardry. And then there's just putting your head down and going to the basket and bumping off a bigger player, as Kai just did.
All those guys, even Becky, all those people turn out to be really good coaches under his tutelage.
Off a steal, Washington misses, but Kyrie, who initiated all of that with his defense, follows it home.
Mid-range monster.
4 or 5, 8 points in the game. Pick and roll. This time it's a switch. Kyrie slides baseline against Wiggins.
But from the field, he is unstoppable in that paint.
49% for the floor. Kyrie, speaking of unstoppable, even a big part of that TCU team that won the NIT in 2017. Here's James Hardy. Oh, and it cut off the ball, and Hardy to find, and Kyrie's. Jalen Williams went 6 for 16 from the floor in that game. Previous 6 games, he was shooting 60% from the floor. Oh, and that is a great post-up move. And they've had Chet for most of the year, obviously. His injury was a week ago. But as Kyrie cuts and scores just enough oomph.
They had numbers, and they settled there. That was a nice break for the Mavs.
Now Kyrie, a contested three. Yeah, baby.
Not if, it's when.
A double clutch and a rare miss for Shea. 10 for 13 now.
PJ made it hard on him that time.
Kyrie, and he rebounds his own miss after the block and scores. A lot of space here for Kyrie to operate. Step back three. Yes, sir!
Didn't you just know it?
I knew it. Kai hits the bullseye. That makes Shea 12 of 17 with that miss. Kyrie got it back. An open three. Knocks it down. Kai hits the bullseye.
And his action.
Hey, what about Peyton Manning getting that scrambling touchdown when he was 100?
On the money, Kyrie Irving for 3.
Love it. That's hooking your dude up for a wide open one.
Out of a double team, a throwaway by Brandon Ingram. Kyrie patiently in transition, attacks and scores.
You said ballet, right? One of those cards
Jake Kidd shots. Yeah. Kyrie, the step back over the rookie. Bang! That was beautiful. Regular season game number 15 for both teams. And Kyrie with nice defense. But rather than crashing the offensive glass, the thought process has changed as we see Kyrie drive and finish nicely. The thought process has changed. More teams. Into Grimes. Gafford a handoff to Grimes. Kyrie a catch and shoot. Yeah, baby! And 6 assists, another positive efficiency night for Kyrie Irving as he's 5 of 9 from the floor and 3 for 4 from long distance. How about 5? And after a miss, here's Kyrie Irving. And the master of the pull-up three, that one no good, but he reads his own miss, grabs a rebound and scores. Outside to Kyrie Irving, who just returned to the game. Dallas in front by 7. Dancing on the rim after a little dance move on the floor by Kyrie. The second quarter. Kyrie, the stare down three. That's on the money. And the lead is rebuilt back to 8. Kyrie doubled. Still able to wedge his way into the paint. And the foul has been called and the basket has been given. But Dallas got the ball back. Marshall made his first 23 free throws this year. Kyrie, and it's an inverted three-point play. A free throw and then a hoop afterwards. When Denver won here against Dallas on November the 10th, 121-119. Here's Kyrie stepping through the defense in the paint around Murray to score. Second chance points, although Denver's had some key second chance baskets here in the third and fourth quarters. Dallas still has the advantage. Westbrook blocked by Kyrie. And here's Thompson, draws the crowd. Too strong off the glass. Lively for another offensive rebound. Bullseye by Kai. Guy in Arizona last year, 13 points, 4 boards, 4 assists a game. Shot about 43% from the three-point line. Kyrie way up over Duncan Robinson. That that was about to be dunk city for Bam. What a play by Gaff, and then he's got an assist to Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie, a step back over Jovic. Tip to Kyrie by Gafford, and he's right there to score again. The lovely left. Hero again in the paint. He misses that time. Miami never giving Dallas a chance to feel like they can take the lead back, but it's a huge right back in your face. Running the baseline, Kyrie Irving. Stare down three over Hawkins! And finally, the three falls! And like manna from heaven, Dallas has been waiting! He got that one on the rim, but misses, and Tyler Hero is 1 for 8 on threes in the game. A drive by Kai. Oh, Kai! A chance for a three-point play. Losses in clutch games. All by 3 points or less. Kyrie probing, pulls up. It's good! They put him off the ball initially in that set. Dallas will not have a challenge now for the rest of the game. Again, remember the rule change on a play involving the man who just made that basket right there, Kyrie Irving. Offensive rebound, Lively. Outside to Kyrie. Kyrie in the triple threat against Trey. A jab step and a launch, yes sir!
Nice tempo by PJ there.
Johnson looking for a deep steal was Capella, but a deflection by Dallas. Dinwiddie picked up the ball. Hardy swings it wide open. Corner three, splashdown. Timeout. Luka, Wilt, David Thompson with 73-point efforts.
Rarely do you see a guy put it together for 2 straight halves.
Good for Dinwiddie. Gortman with a read on the rebound. Cross court to Kyrie. Kyrie to the baseline on the dance floor. He nails it from the baseline. Kyrie chases it down. Over Kobe Buffkin. Kyrie! Whilst the Mavs are 4 of 6. Going to be a low block situation. Baseline jumper. Bottom! Kai again! And that's 4 fouls now on Kobe. So an empty possession. A Kai three. Oh, Kai! Up 5. Kai looking for another three. Yes. Give him another three! Last season here on the Luka 73 night. Just the second win in the last 11 games played here at State Farm Arena. Kleba screens. Kyrie shoots again. He is H-O-T-T-O-G-O! 5 of 6 in the fourth quarter, and he is raining threes. On the shot by Ice Trey. Dallas has numbers, or had numbers, but the smarter move to soak up clock until it comes wide open like that for Kyrie.
And this is where Jason Kidd talked to us about Kyrie playing off the ball a little bit more, allowing Spencer Dinwiddie to initiate offense. Allows them to roam free.
With 5 of 7 on 3, 16 of 23 overall. Monday in Denver. Deep three. Irving hits it. Sidesteps a closeout. Airballs a 3. Washington and Towns go after the rebound. Towns favoring his left knee after the play, which is 5 on 4, right back in the game. 23 points for Anunoby per game in the last 9, but he's in a drought. Kyrie is not. The fewest points allowed by the Mavs in any half this season. A drive into the paint. Kyrie Irving got the bounce with 2.1 left. Bluffs the 3, working late in the shot clock. Irving late in the clock, drives, pulls, and hits. And Disney Plus. By tonight's standards, there's a run going for New York right now. 6 straight points, but stopped out of the timeout with a baseline J by Irving. Brunson slicing into the lane. Throws up a pass that's stolen by Grimes, who eludes Kleba, and the fast break opens up for him. Late decision to go to Kyrie Irving. Long offensive rebound in the hands of Dinwiddie.
The hustle plays, the multiple levels of effort. You know, there are days where the ball bounces your way, and trading baskets, mini runs aren't going to cut it when you're trying to come back from a deficit like this.
Now has it back. Dallas starts to use the clock as a 6th man. Step back long two, and he hits the midi.
On the play, he's getting beat off the bounce.
Now in space, here's Kyrie for a three over Markin, and it's good. Averaging 19 points and 13 rebounds in that trio of games. Didn't play against Denver on Wednesday in a loss. Kyrie on a post-up against and Rice Sensabaugh come into the game. Sensabaugh is on a good stretch over the last 3 games. Gafford inside to Kyrie. Usually it goes the other way with Kyrie up top throwing inside to Gafford, but those two flip the script, score the basket with a foul.
Difficult finish by Kyrie with the left hand, with defense hanging on and still able to get it to go.
Made one, missed one. Kyrie from Dinwiddie. Good closeout by Sensabaugh, but he still can't stop. Dinwiddie, the offense initiator, now playing off the ball. He goes to Kai to make something happen late in the clock. He got it back from Dinwiddie. Another good pass. Bullseye for Kai. He didn't have a field goal attempt in 24 minutes on Wednesday.
Just got to stay aggressive.
Coming on 7.7 rebounds for Sleva on Monday in Atlanta. That's Kyrie separates. He got free for a corner three. Yeah, baby. On a couple of occasions to double figures. Currently on top by 8. Kyrie walks into a three over Johnny Chusang and buries it.
Mr. Clutch.
He had to deal with some size inside. Grimes is open. Washington with an offensive rebound.
Time to attack now.
Somebody's got to pry that lid open off the basket, and that's the guy to do it. Kyrie Irving. Kessler, by the way, now at 5 blocks, tying his season high.
Cut, great pass.
And finish, Kyrie. But not sustained stretches where Collins was really putting his stamp on the game. Another off-ball cut by Kyrie and another score as a result.
This is an awesome team that the Mavericks are facing this evening. They don't get ready to play. They come ready to play. Nice finish on the inside by Kai.
Mavericks in front right now by 7. Morant in the open court. Gafford there to challenge it. Dallas with the outlet. Kennard got in the way of Kyrie, but can't stay in the way as Kyrie drives and finishes, knifing up the baseline.
Trying to close this one with some energy.
Memphis is a +16 on the board here in the 3rd quarter. And there's Kyrie Irving driving and gliding and scoring.
Who now are in a low clock situation. 5 seconds. Brogdon drive, stolen. Kyrie, good hands. Kyrie runs to an open spot on the break. Bullseye for Kai. 23-18. Mavs lead it. Kyrie operating in the paint, and that stops that Wizards run. He is averaging a little bit over 20 per game this year. Kyrie in the game, and an explosive thrust to the basket for Kai.
So about game within a game, the last 2 minutes of a quarter are typically where you want to finish strong, 1.5 time.
That was a strong move, and then had to have a delicate finish by Kyrie. Right at his career number, 88.6 on the freebies. Brogdon just went 1 of 2. And here's Kai. Oh, stepping around Carrington. They're oohing and awing here. Now Kyrie in the open court. The pull-up. It's money. That's cash by Kyrie. 0 for 7. A dreadful shooting night for him so far. Kyrie bump. Got it.
Do it. Do it.
Kyrie, transition 3. He drills it from the corner.
That is something he can do, dating back to his days at Golden State. Kind of struggled in his first full year with Washington.
Who is 24% this year on threes. Screen Gafford. Hesitation Kai. Hello, Wenda. And a fast-paced player is R.J. Barrett, 2nd in the league in fast break points. He just scored off the turnover, and then there's a magnificent finish by Kyrie Irving. Played at 2 different junior colleges and 2 different D1 schools. He's guarding Luka. Davion Mitchell bracketed Luka with Mobo, and outside on the kickout. Powell off offensive rebound. Great job attacking the glass. We'll address Powell being in here in a moment, but we'll address Kyrie drilling a three right now. Jaden Hardy is also out tonight. A right ankle sprain suffered in the fourth quarter against the Wizards on Thursday night. A jab step and a rise and a fire, and Kyrie Irving has it locked and loaded early. Kyrie the rebound. Mavs up 5. The pull-up's also in his bag as well. And we are seeing something special tonight. Kai's letting it fly and hitting the bullseye every time. R.J. Barrett, his defensive intensity certainly is picked up. Here's Kyrie, but that will put that defensive intensity right back in the bottle. 91-74 Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Kyrie again flinks it from Mississauga. And that baby is on target. Mavericks have 17 turnovers tonight. That's problematic. But when they needed a bucket tonight, they go to Kyrie Irving. 1:50 left in the game. Dallas still needs a couple of more scores, and a giant killer by Kyrie as he bisects the lane on the drive. Here's a long skip pass by Luka, and after missing corner threes, the Mavericks looked like they were about to make one. Kyrie Irving does make one. And it's empty possessions the first 2 times down the floor for the Thunder. Here's Kyrie driving, and a nice finish with the left hand off the window. Kyrie checked by Caruso. And Kyrie ducking around Caruso. And it's a Kyrie Irving special. Up, under, around the world, you name it, he finds a way.
Mavs lacking a spark right now.
Kyrie, and he is a player who can give you a spark. Luka, Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, Omax, Gafford. Kyrie scores. Pull up against Caruso. Gafford at the nail on the short roll. Late decision to Kyrie. Way up and in. He's in a really tough spot. Was trapped by 2 defenders against the sideline and the midcourt line. And a little bit more traditional this time. Kyrie didn't have the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, I always say Luka likes to play against the best. Nice stop and go there by Kyrie.
Yeah, I love what Jason said, Harp. He said that the reason why PJ's a component of winning is because he's reliable in any situation, offensively or defensively, and he was good defensively.
All is where guys are.
Offensive rebound, Gafford, missed by Kyrie, cut by Kyrie, layup by Kyrie.
Sharing it.
24 games, 18 minutes a game. Lukai together on the floor, and Kyrie. Peyton taking threes is certainly what you prefer among the players out on the floor. Kyrie gliding to the rim to score. 109-96 Dallas. Down the lane step, no, and it's Grimes to the board.
Yeah, good challenge by Lively.
And Kyrie attacking quickly and scoring quickly. 3-point game. The only time the Warriors led tonight was 3-2. Here's Kyrie, Mr. Fourth Quarter, making something happen. By the way, the Mavericks scored more points than any other NBA team this year. Kyrie Irving headed to the free throw line. Low clock situation. Kyrie glances to the other end. 3 seconds. He's got plenty of time to do that. Right over Chris Dunn.
Looks like Bernard King down there. That was awesome.
And here's Kyrie measuring the defense, drives, line drive, bank shot attempt, no good. Lively, tough rebound. Kyrie, corner 3, on the money. Just a matter of time before Kyrie Irving, before the chef gets cooking. Only 1 double-figure scoring game for him since the 17th of November. He had 3 points on Thursday. He gambled and went for the steal there. And Lively turned down an inside shot to get Kyrie an outside shot that he drills. Now Kyrie, I was about to say he's got, 3 is a magic number. Schoolhouse Rock working for him. He has 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 9 points. But he just grabbed his 7th board there a moment ago. And Kyrie got it to fall. I mean, what better way to try to deal with the absence of Luka Doncic than to spread the wealth. Softly falls in for Kyrie Irving. Another screen and roll with Kyrie and Gafford. This time Kyrie the shot and follows home his own miss.
He's into the boating life. There may be something to do with the boat and a rope, and I don't know that terminology.
Here is Kyrie, and it is an explosive thrust to the basket by Irving.
Javier has found a place.
Yes, he has.
In Portland. In Washington, he was productive, but I think losing will weigh on anybody. So will Kyrie Irving to the hole.
Simone Kamara went 0 for 7 in the game Saturday against the Spurs. That was his first shot of the game and missed it. And here is Kyrie doing work. Wow. Yeah. Had just a 2 for 12 the other night against the Spurs. Oh, what a drive. Kyrie Irving just slithers through the defense. And Mavs have had their fair share of those tonight. Okay, from Anderson. Kyrie lets her rip.
3 points.
PJ, a determined drive, and Kyrie got back to his feet. He's Picassoing again. Okay.
Portland trying to lose zone.
Grimes flashed into the middle of the zone. Dinwiddie with a drive and kick, and Kyrie with a zone-busting 3 from the corner.
Nobody would have imagined they would come into this game 14-14, Jay. You thought they had it figured out a little bit, but then they've gone on this 3-game losing streak. They got a really difficult schedule coming up. Wow. Boy, Anthony Edwards under the bright lights of Christmas Day, a perfect 3 for 3 from the field. And when he can get those slot drives where there's no help, that's where he's really effective. And I think they're gets it back from Gafford at 5 on the shot clock. Time to get busy, and he does it as only Kyrie can. It's almost like a cornerback. It's right in his hands for an interception. He drops it. And that led to that 3. Here's Kyrie with the counter 3 at the other end. He does like being at home. He does. Kyrie Irving with the 15-footer. Well, he's been in the league a long time. He got drafted, in 2007? 4th overall pick. Oh, Irving with a sick cross. Got the 3. But he has proven to be the complete package, and now doing it at both ends of the floor. Irving for 3. George? There's nothing that can stop him. Irving sprays it out to the corner. Grimes back to Kyrie, who relocates for 3. Knocks down his second consecutive 3-ball, and Luka Doncic not in the ball game, done for the rest of the evening. The result of a calf strain. Irving, though, taking the opportunity to go to work. Irving with pace, got trim, got the layup, and 1! Wow, he popped the clutch. Which is what Dallas needs in the first half. Now they're getting that woo-woo from Kyrie. There's a little more woo. And then trying to limit this Minnesota team to just 1 shot. Kyrie from 15, butter. Here he comes. Kyrie goes tween. Raises up, foul, got it! Uncle Drew with 2!
He had a major impact the first time these two teams played at 13 points and really aggressive offensively. And had a little time outside of the rotation, but
PJ's up to 39% overall on 3s this year. And Kyrie looking for another one. That's a rainbow over Ryan Dunn.
To get to their spots and just raise up.
And it's Washington raising up and also going up. Gafford, offensive rebound. Irving! H-O-T-T-O-G-O to start this game. 8-0 run I was referring to a moment ago. Down the baseline, a nice pass by Kyrie. An attack by Clay. Floats it to Irving in the corner. Deep in the corner. It's not stopping him. Nothing is stopping him right now. With that length and rising over a big defender in PJ. And if the right one don't get you, then the left one will. Kyrie Irving switches hands and finishes. Phoenix shooting 32%, Dallas 42%. Mavericks running, spotting up for transition. 3-pointer on the money, Kyrie Irving.
Sharp and Abdia led the Trailblazers both to 27 points in their victory over the Jazz the other night. And Kyrie Irving opens the night. Could this be a rerun of what he did in the first quarter last night? Here's a drive by Dinwiddie, defended by Abdia. Dribble handoff between Kleber and Irving.
Turning the corner, bisecting the lane, and the giant killer by Kai.
These two guys can fill it up. We've seen what Simons can do just in a quarter of work, but Sharp has, as we see Kai hit, Sharp has the ability to go off as well. But a team that can fill it up, it can score. You have to take that confidence away. As we see Kai fading to the left with a sweet shot, but
Play on the bounce, little give and go to the hoop, missed a layup. Kyrie with an offensive rebound and put back. Well done. Don't think teams should be flying over 1,000 miles to play back-to-back. Here's Kyrie Irving, cutting to the basket and an acrobatic finish. Levitation. Sharp was denying play. The handoff to Kyrie. Kleber drives. Kyrie's open. Yes, sir. And this is just the first half. 14.7 rebounds. Layup Kyrie. What a game for him. Has to move on with it. Inbounds the ball. Got it. Back. Scoop to the hoop. Such a delicate finish. But the ball right to Jeremy Grant to drill a three. Kyrie. Oh, ups a daisy. And here he is for a stop and pop three, Mr. Fourth Quarter. Hello. He drains it. 4.7 rebounds for the rookie off the bench. Playing in the 7th pick of the draft last summer. And from Tualatin. DeAndre Ayton couldn't do anything with it. Now it's Irving and over Ayton. Ago, this has made it a 7-point game. Midi from the baseline. Yes. Another shooter's bounce.
Kyrie out of the corner, turns, fades, fires, and hits a three. Wow.
Cross-court and pass. Hardy caught on the move, driving, finishing. Kyrie. Dinwiddie going downhill. The attack by Dinwiddie looking for a foul. It isn't called, but then it's thrown away by Houston. Cleveland retrieved the loose ball. And a scoop to the hoop for Kyrie Irving. And Brooks misses on the reverse. Dallas trying to regain a foothold in this game, and they're doing it. And consequently, a timeout just called by Ime Udoka. They are 13-2 when he scores at least 15 points. Fadeaway baseline, Drano. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie got to his spot, drills the pull-up. And Minnesota at that point looked pretty lifeless. So it's going to take some Kyrie magic for sure. He just slices through the defense.
Getting inside and kicking it out. We're not running guys off the three-point line. I'm sure Jake Kidd's going to get that change.
Yeah, our energy's good.
Hello, Wenda. Kyrie Irving.
So it was good. It was good to see that side of him outside the basketball court.
I love the ideas. Kyrie puts up a jumper of hanging out with a dude that can't stop doing push-ups.
Yeah. Maintained by Denver on the scoreboard. Plus 28 for the game. Plus 1 in the second half. Underneath, it's Kyrie Irving. Dort for three. Offensive rebound, though, by Oklahoma City, but then lost by Wiggins.
They got a hand on that one.
Kyrie for three. On the money.
That's how you feel?
A turnover there. A couple of missed free throws. Missed threes as well. Kyrie driving and lays it in.
I was expecting this from Kyrie tonight.
Jalen Williams against Kyrie. Kyrie hits the deck, steal. Klay Thompson intercepted the outlet pass. Got back like a free safety. Kyrie is down there for three. It's on the money.
Even if you don't see the numbers, it's just evident when you watch under the glass. They're just attacking more.
Pull up, score it, foul.
Good defense.
Kyrie a pull up, another one. Shooting 69% for the floor before he went 2 for 8 last night of the win against Cleveland. Wiggins is 2 for 3 tonight. Down the lane, Kyrie switches hands. A fabulous finish. OKC's defense really aggressive. Caruso went down. Kyrie explodes to the basket.
I like that attack.
Very significantly and very quickly. Step back, jab. Wow. A massive basket by Kyrie Irving. Marshall through the trap.
Nice cut.
And Kleba passes to Kyrie, who will lay it in.
I think guys are excited to do so.
Well, here we go. It is tip-off time. Daniel Gafford and Mark Williams, who's been playing some very good basketball as of late. Mavericks control the opening tip. There's your early game energy. And because of that, I mean, the Maverick two-way players, Brandon Williams, J.C. and Gortman, and Kessler Edwards, are going to be in the mix today. Here's Kyrie knifing into the lane. Hello. Basket for Irving. Kessler. Bullet pass. Oh, it's usually going the other way. Kyrie to Gafford. But
nice drop-off pass.
Omax back to Kyrie, who just returned. Kyrie to a spot on the baseline. Yes, sir. Bobbled by Smith. Turnover. Finally, something slows him down. Kyrie going to attack the defense, and it rolls in. Really been bad in the paint. They're 12 of 35 in the paint. Runner inside, Kyrie, ball's home, and Dallas. Here's Kyrie. Oh, they leave him open. He hits it. 2:45 to go, third quarter. Kyrie catches some Kleba inside.
Come down on the same foot.
There was just so much weird stuff happening there. For three, bullseye! Oh, Kai in the game today. Now Charlotte's up by 4. A rise and another hit. String music for Kyrie. That is what the doctor ordered.
Oh, yeah.
And a steal.
Oh, yeah.
Stepped in front of LaMelo. And then goes right at him. Puts it home. Timeout, Charlotte. He is averaging, Anthony Edwards, almost 31 points per game. Edwards is on the board with a pair of free throws. He's 83% this year. Kyrie banks it home.
I think he's going to have to be aggressive.
Now here's Kyrie. Kyrie against Alexander Walker. Around him on the baseline for the giant killer. Edwards has looked at the Minnesota lead back to 4 points. Mid-range pull-up is good for Irving. I know you've got the hookup on that kind of.
Oh, yeah. I love those people. Sunset at McKinney.
P.J. Washington, third highest scoring half of the season in the first half with 16. Here comes Randall helping on a double team against Kyrie. Omax gave it right back to Irving. Conley crowd to Irving. Just a little bit of separation is all he needed. Somebody's got to get a handle on that. He's just tied his season high with 16 points tonight. Right back at ya. That's Kyrie's first three. Coming to life at the right time. And that's why they lead the game despite Dallas, with its depleted roster, still shooting nearly 55% from the floor in the game. Because they've made a steady diet of going to the basket like Irving just did. Kyrie probing against McDaniel. Second defender coming over. Kyrie dribbles away. Oh my, it's a Kyrie special.
Oh, good cut, Kai.
Yeah, that cut. Kyrie pulls up, scores. Dallas with the 2 for 1. That's the perfect spot.
Oh,
33 seconds.
I mean, there's some teams that only play 8 guys.
Yeah.
Down the lane, Kyrie. And Kyrie with an acrobatic finish. Did this on Christmas Day. The good news is that they are starting from a much less difficult position as Kyrie drills a 3. And it is game on now. Kyrie going downhill all the way. He misses it, but it's a rebound by PJ. A pass out to Grimes. They need something quickly. Grimes finds Kyrie from the corner. Bottom! 1-point game! A roster decimated by injuries. A valiant effort, and it ends up being 1. This is Grimes. Low block situation now, letting it fly. Kyrie Irving!
Best player on the team. Gafford doesn't want to leave the paint. Kyrie outstanding. The bucket is huge to you.
The answer, Kai 3, right back at ya!
To his teammates, Maxi Kleba, a big backup in this game right now, guys.
10 points, played 16 minutes last night. Steele coming up the floor out of a timeout. Shea gave it away. Kyrie hits the floater.
Play with 7.5 approximately left in the third quarter. Kyrie rises over Lou Dort, and Kai hits the bullseye. All 8 of the points by Jalen Williams. Dylan Jones has gone into the game for Oklahoma City, and it's tossed in the paint. More paint points.
Knocked down at the end of the clock.
Only 4 points in the second half for Shea. Had 10 points in the first quarter, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 now in the fourth, but a response basket from Kyrie Irving. Into Kyrie. Free for a corner three, bottom!
Irving working on Tatum, gets into the lane and puts it in.
And you're seeing mismatches across the board.
Thompson back after missing the last 2 games due to an ankle injury. His 39th game in his first year with the Mavs. Irving moving to his left, knocks it down. Kyrie's second basket. Both Tatum and Brown with 7 apiece, and Boston has its first lead of the game. Pull-up jumper, tough shot, tough angle from Irving. He sits, they can't score, at least so far in this game. Irving attacking and finishing. Irving baseline, doubled, scores anyway. Doesn't seem to matter how many guys are on him. They're an excellent road team, as we saw in the playoffs a year ago. Irving, fall away on the baseline, knocks it down. That follows us here on ABC. Irving getting downhill, goes to the left and lays it home. The bench for Boston's been a little bit better, but they haven't needed it to be that good because of the starters lining it up. Boston with 34 points in the quarter. Cornette lost it, got stripped. And a turnover by the Celtics. Irving in transition, got it with the left hand. In the West, the Lakers in 5th, but just 4 games separate 5 from 11. Irving hangs and scores for the first points of the fourth quarter. You mentioned Dallas working hard. It does feel like every possession has been hard work.
Well, you want to give credit to that Celtic defense. Kyrie can make what's hard look easy.
In his first quarter, he's crossed the threshold of 2,600 career threes. 2,601, the number right now. Kyrie attacking, and the layup settles in there. 5 Clay threes in the first half. He leads Dallas in assists with 7. Is the ball going to get back to it? No, it's Kyrie. Nicely done. Good ball movement here, but Koulibaly misses. He hustles after it, but it pinballs out the grind.
Picking them over in the right place that time defensively.
Markieff Morris just came into the game. Screens for Kai. 3-pointer's good. Down to 2:10 left in the third quarter. Dominance for Dallas tonight from minute 1. 3-ball corner pocket rattles in there.
Both shots look good. Really got his arc up there.
Now Kyrie drives on Murphy, and he got his arc up there as well over the bigger defender.
I talked to him on the court a little bit before the game. He feels great now, so he's so glad to be back, glad to be, getting to play against New Orleans.
And we're, of course, glad to see Kyrie Irving not left. Boston in his 40th game this year is averaging over 10 points a game for New Orleans. Kyrie, and he's hit a 3. Now he's got a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way. Baseline throw-in. Again, Kyrie on a post-up on the jump stop in the paint. Nicely done. PJ Washington. 9 points, 9 rebounds. And then a big screen to loosen up the defense for a Kai 3.
It's Duke on Duke crime.
With 17. Got to a spot for a 3 that rims out for Kyrie. Gafford skies for the rebounds. He was up at the top of the Superdome for that rebound.